Good evening, everyone. Sir, I am audible. Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Let me share my screen. And then another one topic is important topic is library. In the previous contracts, I made like modifiers. Modifier. The same like library is a one concept. Like if you are doing any mathematical operations, you can use that libraries. Okay. Sorry. For example, if you are doing addition in every places, instead of adding plus in every places, you can directly call that library functions. Let's say I created function for addition. If you are going to create a function for subtraction, 1 to 56 a, then even to 56 b, and then interval. So internal. Here, internal means it will be calls are happening in the contract level only. You can't access in outside, and then it will return event of text only. Some common functions you are going to access are sequentially means you can use these functions. Okay. And then you can return a minus b. Once you write it, you can do that function. Let's say and then you need to do SUP. Okay. While executing this, we will play with JavaScript again. Why? Because we don't have a time for covering all the topics. That's why you have to select your contract. This is your contract addition. Okay. There is another. This is also show like a contract, but you have to select main contract. This is addition. Just deploy. It is deployed. Let's see. Okay. Addition of two numbers. I am entering 6 comma 6. Wait, 6 and then 6 7. So it will come to 13. Now I am going to enter subtraction like 7 1. It comes like 6. If you are interchanging these values, you have to handle the exceptions. Why? Because negative values are not accepted in Solidity. So it will come like undefined values, like junks. Okay, you have to validate like you have to write recur mm, a greater than b. So today's true means a greater than means 7 minus 5 we can do some safe math colon subtraction overflow. Okay. If you add this line, we will get addition deploy for entering 1,7. It will throw error. Okay. This is the use of a library. I'm sharing this code. Then what else? How we can transfer Ethereum from contract to account that I will show. Sorry. transfer. I will show it in a MetaMask so you can understand how the transaction happening. Mask connected. I'm going to deploy. Let's say transaction in pending. In the meantime, you can try that this contract. Just try to deploy in just simulate in real. Yeah, contract is done. I think we not compiled correct program. Just make sure you are selected program or not. Okay, just create deploy. Okay. Wait for the transaction commit. Just taking time. Okay, let's see what I typed in that. For example, if you are transfer any ethers, this is a payable method. You have to mention that value, and if you are mentioning that value, that will directly comes into contract address. Yeah, this is completed. Let's say I'm going to transfer what is my balance. We'll notice that on a balance like 5 ether, 5.345 ether. Okay, this is my balance. I'm going to transfer one ether to contract address by calling this transfer ether function. Why? Because this is payable one. Okay, you can see that the method also in a different color. Just click. It will show the transaction details. Transfer ether, one ether. Okay, let's say transfer. Just copy this address and then yeah, transaction is submitted. You can see one ether. And then if you want to know the contract balance in Solidity, you can see that one ether. And then if you want to transfer ether to some other persons from contract, just select some other users. Uh, Creating account 3, copying account 3, switching here, paste it. It's a transact. Okay, you can see it will show transaction has found our secondary node. That means some other node accept our transaction. Okay, and then still wait for the transaction synchronized with every nodes. We just wait for minus commit our transaction. Yeah, I transferred the entire amount into that account. Now you can see the balance in contract is 0. Yeah, you can see that transfer one ether this account to this account. You can see the internal transaction I made. This is main transaction. In this I performed one internal transaction. You can see that one ether I transferred. This is how we can transfer balance in from contract to account. Testing this also. Okay, anything else up to this? We will move on Web3 side. Just take 3 or 4 minutes. I think I explained all the examples. Library, test, fallback. Any doubts? Shall we move Web3 things? Anyone trying this or we will move forward? Just type message also. Hmm. Okay. Uh, you can go through this entire document for your reference. I am telling very basic things. By referring this document, you can learn many things from contract. Then we will move on next our current session. In this session, we are going to look how Web3 is helping for a blockchain. Okay. Let's see. I created one HTML file, empty HTML file. I am showing that HTML file here. Okay. This library is mainly used for Web3 calls. Just copy pasting entire thing in that. Create on file like index.html, and then load that folder in web chrome. Okay, so you will get one IP. If you are opening on that IP, it will becomes like empty. Okay, in that JavaScript I define my HTTP provider by using this infura. Okay, let's comment it. I'm going to play this with console so you can identify. So transfer can be done to external contracts account as well as, yeah, if you are giving any address, it will transfer to some other contract also. You can see if you are giving what type of address you are giving, it will transfer that address. You have to write that controls here. Owner can transfer that contract balance or that modifiers you have to write in this place. And then okay, let's please start the Web3 things. I'm just calling the dropstem.infura. Option means this dropstem site. Okay, okay. In this, how we get blocks? I will show that. Web3 dot sorry, Web3 text is our variable dot eth dot get block. If you are entering one, it will give first block. You can see that I'm just opening the first block. the first block hash is like 26A. You can see 26B26A. Sorry, 26A. And then if you are querying with any other blocks like what is our this? Copy this. What is the block number? Yeah, you can get the block number 11 transactions. Here also 11 transactions. Inside that every you have only hashes. With that hash, you can get transaction receipt. Web3 dot sorry 3 text dot sorry. With this, I am not getting anything. You have to start that Chrome. This is I already explained. Web server Chrome. This is add-on. You have to add into your browser like Chrome server. You have to add this, and then you need to copy paste that HTML file in one directory. Let's say I am placed it in this web3 directory. So I mention the directory and then open. It will open. Just stop and start the server. If you click that URL, it will open. Okay. If you are 3.eth.eth.get transaction receipt. Okay. With this function, you can utilize just copy then paste it. Okay. Dot then so upload. Why? Because JavaScript are asynchronous one. That's why I'm using then. You can see that. If you open this transaction, say you can see that block number, cumulative gas, contract address, all the details are there. The logs also there. Okay. Topics means this is events. You can see two addresses, from address to address, transaction is. This is how they are showing Robsten in front end. Okay. If you are starting your own cryptocurrency in Ethereum based, you need to do all the things. While user searching any blocks, you need to do this web3 code. web3.eth.get block, and then you have to show that block details. Okay. You can see that hash, log block, miner, min hash, all the things. For Web3.js, you have to refer Web3.js. Read the docs. Okay, just sharing. But you have to check which Web3 version you are using. Web3.test dot version. I'm using 1.0 beta version, but I think they are removed. You can see I am using older one library, but maximum all are same. Okay, let's say if you want to transfer uh, amount to one person to another person, let's we build a transaction. You can see that sign transaction. Sign transaction. Let's build where tx equal to Yeah. Sorry. Mm, this is like, wait, I will paste that in a, yeah. From to then get and value data. From address is who is sending the transaction. To address is who is receiving the transaction. Gas means how much gas you are going to pay. Okay. And then value means how many ethers you are going to transfer. Data means if you are doing any contract call, you can use this. Otherwise, just remove it. Then place the data here, like data colon 0x. Okay. If you're doing this, it will be a normal transaction. If you do any contract call, you have to place contract address in here. That I will explain. This is TX. We are going to make. First of all, what is our from account? This is my from account. Anybody can share your Ethereum address, so I can transfer without using my address. Just transfer your Ethereum address. Anyone. Just copy the Ethereum address from MetaMask and then share with me. No one transferring. Oh, thank you, sir. Okay, let's see. Value we need to give in our V. mm, Nothing. This is TX. We have made it. We need to sign like dot eth dot eth means Ethereum dot uh, sign transaction. Let's say private key to dot accounts dot uh, private key to account. Okay, this private key is my MetaMask private key. It to be the same. Before that, I need to add 0x and then private key. I am defining this is the account folder. Okay, account dot. If I am entering account means it will give Ethereum address. I say now private key to Ethereum address we can get. I am giving a private key to account we can get address. Okay, now I am going to sign a transaction. Let's say account dot sign transaction with console.log. Okay, now I get message as VRS and then raw transaction. I'm going to copy this raw transaction. Okay, let's see web3 test web3 dot eth dot send signed a transaction of what is this raw transaction with this raw transaction. Just I'm going to paste it. Okay, going to do initiating the transaction. Okay, let's wait for a receipt. Just copying this address and then see the activities in the option. Yeah, my transaction in pending. Okay, the none says what is the none? 29. Okay, I'm going to. I think the transaction is done. Okay, sir. I think you have received your one Ethereum. You have received one Ethereum. I think so. You can see. I transferred one Ethereum. Yeah. Anyone have any doubts in this? It is simple, like only one paragraph. You can see. Anyone have doubt? I am just preparing the transaction data and then signing with my account. Sorry, I am just getting my account. In that account, I have a one function called signing a transaction. I am doing signing in my web browser only. I am not performing any internet activity. Okay, I'm just signing here, and then after signing, you will get messages raw transaction. These things you will get. After we need to do a After we need to copy this raw transaction and then we need to publish into blockchain. If I share this raw transaction, you can also perform the trans publish on transaction. Yeah, yeah. Can you please say briefly once again, starting from the web Chrome? Can you please? Yeah. First of all, you need this code. I think so. How to share this code? Okay. Just copy paste this code, entire code. Where I can share from chat. You can get right. I think it is cutting off. Chat is cutting limited length of string. I am adding my GitHub. Mm, this I will add to 3.html and just creating. From here you can get the file and then rename the file as instead of web3 you have to rename as index.html like this. Okay. You have to download this web server app in Chrome, like MetaMask, how you are downloaded. The same way you can download in Chrome server. Yeah, you can get the link. If you need the link, I will paste it. Yeah. Okay. Once you downloaded the Chrome server, just open it and then choose a folder where you have placed that index file. Just click that folder, just folder only, not a file, and then open. Just disable and enable the server and click the URL. Okay. Take 10 minutes for executing by yourself, just transferring one account to another account. Okay, if you need this data, I will transfer. Okay. Just replace with the from address to address, then play with it. Play with by yourself. This is for defining your account, and then once account is defined, you have to do a sign transaction with your TX, and then you have to pass the raw transaction here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to sign again the transaction. Then I will not publish on my browser. You only going to publish. Okay. Let's see raw transaction here. Okay. Just entire thing. For option you can scan. There is a yeah. Broadcast transaction is there. Just click that and then paste your entire raw data here. I am pasting in option, not in my system. Okay. Transaction with the same hash already imported. So we need to add nulls. Just add one more variable in nulls. Wait. Hmm. How to get nulls in Web3? Web3 dot best dot dot get transaction count here. Transaction count. Then you can see the count of settlements. Okay. Uh, that is my transaction count. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to copy paste this again. Then I'm going to place this in a comma and then much. Okay, so you can refer the document once again. Nonce, N-O-N-C. That's this is the TX. If you go to TX, you see that nonce is static, but we need to increment one position, right? That's why I'm adding this one. TX 31. Yeah. Now we are going to generate again sign transaction .tx created raw transaction. I'm just copying this raw transaction. How to edit the transaction I am going to show with this example. Let's see. Okay. This is for Arun to okay. This raw transaction not published into blockchain. It just created a transaction but not published. Okay. The same TX I am going to copy. I'm going to send someone address. Which address we can use? I'm going to use my second account. Just copy it. pasting here. Okay. Let's create another one. Dot. I'm going to sign again. Raw transaction. Let's see. PX is this is my account. This is second account, not condenser account. Okay. Here condenser account is 344, but this is my account. Let's say I'm going to sign this sign transaction. This is also giving raw transactions. Okay. This is for Arun one Arun. This is the hash. Okay. Let's see the differences. More or less the same one will continue up to some bytes. Okay. Remaining will change. This is how the hashing will happen. I'm going to broadcast this. Okay, let's broadcast this transaction. This is the transaction receipt. Instantly I'm going to transact this. Okay, yeah, what is it? Transaction gas price applied to too low. There is another transaction is in the queue. We need to increase the gas price. So we can edit that transaction. Let's edit the transaction as 101. Okay, same I think so. 81. And then we need to sign. Okay, okay. Raw transaction, broadcasting. Okay, someone already in the queue saying it's in the queue. You can transaction gas applied too low. If we increment gas price, we can do the editing. We just I think value is like okay, but same as PX is PX portion is 31. Okay. I'm signing this again. Yeah, what is that? Maximum limit reached for this. Oh God. I think this is impending. If you are using this Infura URL, there is some limit. I think 1 lakh request is there. If you are creating a URL, it will give 1 lakh request. But why this is there? Okay. Did you reach up to this points? Mr. Who is asked? Nihar Ranjan. Mr. Have you reached up to loading these Web3 calls and then transferring to Ethereum by using Web3 calls? Have you reached? Yeah. Have you transferred? Try to transfer in Web3. Just play with that this library web3 test dot. There is a with is there, and then what else? You can play with the get blocks. Then utils also there. You guys are asked about that Hekath, right? You can see up 256. If you giving it any length of data, it will give 32 bytes only. Yeah, it will give 32 bytes only. Let's say the message actually is raw transaction is very lengthy. So I'm going to use here. You have to learn JavaScript for understanding this. But transactions, all the things you can understand. That's why I'm explaining. The length of Kafka is giving 32 bytes. 32 bytes means a length of 66 with 0x. Okay. 32 bytes, I'm saying in a bytes, not a length. Okay. Any doubts up to this, or else need a time for this executing with 3? Anyone need time? Just wait for 3 minutes. Going here. Anyone have doubt? Let me know. This is how the DApp developer is developing the with regards. Sorry, that UIs. If you are going to do any workshop or doing any demo to students, you have to use Web3 calls. Yeah, you guys understand this, right? Just not a copy paste. I'm explaining here. Here I am building transaction from address to address, gas, how much I am going to spend, and then value. Okay, and then I am initializing account. Private key to account means it will give my Ethereum address. Okay, Ethereum address, and then signing all the properties like you can see the address, private key. Okay, and then there is one function is there in Web3 sign transaction. I am using this sign transaction method for signing it. I am just signing. Okay, not published into blockchain. In this line, I am just signing. Okay, not published into blockchain. So you, while signing, you can get the data raw transaction. So you just copy paste the raw transaction. Anyone can publish this raw transaction, not only signed people or not only signed people. Anyone can publish the transaction. So the transaction will published into blockchain. Here I'm just broadcasting into blockchain. Once it is broadcast, the blockchain will identify the transaction. Okay, this is what happening in the signing part, signing and sending. That's why the blockchain is used. The signing, I can show that with internet off. If I am turning internet off, you can see. That's why I not turn off internet. Okay. I think you can see by using. Let's do this. Right. It will create TXS 32, 31. The transaction still in pending. Okay. Let's show that if I am doing sign transaction. Okay. Let's clear my network. In this network, you can see what are the activities I request and responses came. Okay. And just click here. Then this is like Infura methods. Just checking that status in Infura, but signing will happen in offline only. Once you sign this transaction, you just copy this, and then you can broadcast by your friend system or anywhere, any public system also you can perform that broadcasting. Clear? Shall we move next? We move next. Clear the signing and all. This is more important if you know solidity or not, but this is more important. Signing. How signed, how blockchain is evolving, these things. Anyone have doubt? Please raise the doubt. Okay, let's move to the how Web3 calls will contact Ethereum contracts. Okay, let's say I'm going to. I think I already created one test contract. Nothing this. Just I am updating the values in a function. Just I created a u integer. The constructor in initial it will set a is equal to 0. In this function, I will call to update the a value. Okay, let's deploy this contract. Okay, let's deploy this one. Okay, deployed. This is done. Contract is created. Let's watch this contract in Robston. Okay, you can see the contract here. This is what our contract. And then if you want to read a contract, we can read by using Robston itself. The A value is now 0. If you want to make a write call in here, you can play with this. Okay, there is a function for set. Okay, this is showing like a real. This example it will show in our option also the same. If you move to read, this is what we needed. I will show that how that contract call we can make it in transactions. Okay, so that we need to initialize where contract instance equal to B. Abhi we can get it in check, wait. Uh, where? Maybe where you can get Abhi means this compile section. There is Abhi. I will show the Abhi. What is in the Abhi? Listen, viewer. Okay. You can see 1012. Okay, 012 means 0 1 2. Okay, let's see constant. The function name is set. Okay, input is 0 1 input we need to give, that is un 256. Output it will give un 256. Input and output be like this is input, this is output. Okay, and then sorry, yeah, and then second thing is like constructor. Input is none. Okay, the constructor. Okay, and then this one we are set it as a public one, right? That's why this is showing second. Inputs nothing, but output it will give unit 56. Okay, so we are going to use this one. Okay, I'm just closing this. I'm just copying. So where is the, so okay, just placed in here. I am typing Abhi. These three objects is there. So constructor, function name set. This is also called as a function name, but in solidity control that is a variable. So if we are going to decline our contract instance, so with this we can call our contract. This is our contract address. Okay, let's say Abhi I defined. This is Abhi at the address of contract address. Okay, we need to use key where contract instance new which new means it will create a new contract. Okay, it is as contract instance contract. Use this. Okay, now contract instance is initiated. We need to call the contract function with contract and dot methods dot a also one method set and then constructor, but we don't use a constructor. We are going to use first call that set. Okay, with I am going to set 70 right dot encode abhi. Okay, so encode abhi. This is the input. This is the input which is going to show it. Wait, in every transaction it will show here. This is the input. Okay, input data. So now I going to perform this operations like let's. I already created one. The data we need to represent at the place of here transaction. Okay. Removing this data. The value be two address is my contract address. Okay. Let's say this is my contract address. Let's see. I paste it. This is the TX, new TX. So let's say px where px equal to instead of 6 I am going to say 178.6. Okay, let's do this. So already we have account dot sign transaction. I'm going to sign this transaction tx and then it will give a raw transaction. So okay. Someone please broadcast this transaction in Robster. I'm pasting this. Broadcast this transaction by using this URL. Someone just push it. Okay. BRS values are for your message. It is splitted. Message as is there, na? That is for signature verification. That part. While verifying verification, it will be V will be a versioning. R and S will be a part of your message as message signed message. Okay, you can see that in the signed transaction. You can see that this is V, this is this is R, this is S. Okay, let's do this. Correct. Part of your signature. Anyone push this transaction? Post. Yeah, I think that contract is executed. You can see the function method I called set method ID, and then this is what share. You can see that by using this is what input I shown right, like in encode abhi. This is first. This is for this is like a function name. Rest of them is arguments. Okay, let's see. I'm encoded 765, but in transaction I'm encoded like 786. Okay, let's see 786. It will give 312 in the read with. So you can see 312. This is input data. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Uh, for this step, I will give like B. You have to copy paste this hobby and then same like contract instance. And then I need to paste it in chat. Needed this comments. Hobby. Uh, paste it from remix. Then your contract, okay. And then defining contract instance here. Okay. And then what else? This is for contract accessing the contract interface. In this, you need to call your own function here. Set. I am using set. If you are using different names, you can use this. And then Signing a transaction, rest of things are the same, like transferring. Only signing, you have to add data. Okay, that's all. Anything else? I explained right now. Using Web3, how you can do signing a transaction and then broadcasting the transactions, normal Ethereum transfer, and then accessing the contract functionalities also I explained. Anyone have a doubt? Please raise the doubt. Just go through today's session and then yesterday's session. If you have any doubts, let me ask tomorrow's session. So tomorrow will be a last session. That's why I'm saying just try to do your homework, like doing any contracts. Try to solve some use cases by yourself, and then merge your use cases with JavaScript. Okay, so this will be easy. Just take it as a POC kind of student attendance or fees. Just try with that and let me know if you feel difficult in that. Just share your contract and then use cases. I will give a suggestion for you. Okay, I will wait for 5 minutes. If you have doubt, you will ask. For contract development, you have to refer Zeppelin. In this repo, all type of contracts will be available. Like all type of solutions, they will already built there. Payments, proxies, tokens, math operations, safe math, signed maths. You can see that. This is different from Remix. Is there any way to transfer using contract? Ah, Remix also using Web3 only, right? You can see that. In starting, they will say what are the things I use. They are using Web3.js only. They are using in Remix. Yeah, Remix ID is Web3 concept only. They are using Web3 support only. How they are calling this MetaMask while clicking the while you are selecting environment, it automatically pop up MetaMask, right? They are calling JavaScript only Web3. Here also Web3 is there. 3 dot 8 dot. Mm, this JSON RPC is not allowing. So we need to do with Ethereum dot request of what is this transaction count. For MetaMask is not iteratable. Meta, they are using JS only. Definitely, 100% they are using. Remix also using Web3 only. Web3 support only. Until if you go with any Web application for Ethereum, Web3 only the way. Okay, sir, Web3 is a JavaScript library that works with Ethereum. Please correct me. It is like a Web3 support. That's all. You can have a Python support also. Web3 Python. Web3 also have a Python support, but in HTML you can't use Python, right? In HTML or mobile applications you have to use JavaScripts. That's why all are preferring JS, Web3 JS. Okay, this is the site. I am not giving any PPTs for Solidity and then Web3. Why means Web3 also they are upgrading every time the versions. You can see that 2.0 is reached. But in this demo I used retest dot version.